MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
1-1 the count. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's inside. 2-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Three and one now.
Count 3-1.
One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, Brett.
Stepping in, George Brett. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
In is Jorge Solaire, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Brett Saberhagen, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Now batting, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Evan.
Pitch on the way. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Up next for the Rays, Ben Zobrist. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Martinez, base runner at first with one out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Hunter Dozier digging in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding toward the plate next will be Alberto Mondeci. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Meadows moving back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's safe.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the corner infielder, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
First delivery to him on the way. Saberhagen, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player, so hats off to him.
Choi, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping up now, Willie Adames. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On the ground to third. Taken in by Brett. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Number 8.
So stepping in, Brandon Lau, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So here's Mike Zunino as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in once again, Johnny Damon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And Lau is there for the catch. There's 1 gone.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Up next to the Royals, the 3rd baseman, George Brett.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Ball
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Martinez, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Jorge Solaire to hit next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That evens it up, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Jorge Solaire. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Meadows moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see a bit of a difference there. 96 for one compared to just 89 for the other. Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Perez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. And it's quickly 0-2. So far on the year, Perez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now to the plate, Alberto Mondeci.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Royals. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Meadows A native of Georgia, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Fouled away. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a curveball misses inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Ji-Man Choi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 1, the Rays nothing. Now in the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 66.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, he lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding in, Willie Adames as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Adios, pelota. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Solaire going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Hey, what a gorgeous swing right there by Evan Longoria. Hey, man, you're going to need 3 hands to count how many important home runs he hit in the Trop. This guy has put this team on his back for a long time and was a pillar of the franchise.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 3 and the Royals 1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Two 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really did start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-0 offering. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
No, 2-0. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-1 after the foul ball there. On its way is pitch number 75. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Chaz Rowe will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Solaire, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And up steps Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Alberto Mondeci.
Ready now, Alberto Mondeci, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And there's ball one. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
G-Man Choi is at the plate as he looks at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
0-1. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And Tampa's taking a 4-2 lead. Colin Poche is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The left fielder.
To the plate now, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's right there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Damon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
In now, Whit Merrifield. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Rays 4 and the Royals 3. Heath Fillmyer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
49. Heath Fillmyer.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Brendan Lau.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondeci scoops it up. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-1 home.
Count it 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondeci. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Oliver Drake has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Into the box, George Brett. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Solaire. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First offering on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon's after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mondeci backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Meadows.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Meadows. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nick Anderson.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run question to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Alberto Mondeci. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A dive, but he can't hang on, and that'll be a foul ball. Great effort. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder of the 4, Alex Gordon.
Standing in, Alex Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Damon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Yarbrough earned his 5th win of the year. Brett Saberhagen struck out 10 in the losing effort. Nick Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.